Welcome one and all. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to take a look at just a few artifacts. Not going to overwhelm you. Have some of the artifacts that the people who look like this made. You guys can of course see this fella with his face just right here in this section. And then of course the rest of him as well. You can see how his feathers and things come down. We're going to look at some duck heads, some very defined artifacts. You guys know about the raven head, of course. It's just a raven head, but if you look on the right hand side, you'll notice that there's a footprint. And it's letting us know that there's more to this art than what meets the eye. These are the type of points that we find out here. You guys can see these in other videos as well. These aren't flint napped arrowheads. Some of the stuff is napped, but it's not, this isn't the same stuff that people like coyote arrow hunting find. They, you know, a lot of these arrowhead guys are like, what is this stuff? You know, they're like, oh, it'd be good when you find an artifact. Dude, these, you just don't know what these are yet. You're gonna figure it out though, because we're gonna teach you. So they made more than just arrowheads, as we all know. They made art, and some of the art's made out of pottery. So here we have a little chicken, and you can see a little copy of it back there. If you look at the face of it, you can see how the little carving for the eye. And when I flip this over, you're going to see the same exact details on the face as well. So take a look at that. So look closely at the face. Look how there's the cracks and the little ridges. It could be two different types of birds. You can see how the wing comes up. And really looking at these together is key. On this one on the right, you can see how there's a little bit of a red face with its white beak. And if you look closely on it, you can still see that same tail, that same wing, the stripes on it and things. Let's go ahead and flip it over one more time. And on this side of this one, you can really see the wing very well, I think. More resemblant of a tall chicken. The tail here on this one. So if you could just do this once or twice, sure. But this is over and over again, guys. It's over and over again. You see the same head right here at my thumb, separated in the shape of a diamond with a recessed beak. And that little black spot is the eye. If you look at the rest of the stone, you can see how this section right here is a wing. You see how it's all one uniform color? You see the striations upon it? And if you look at this top feather here, this could be the bottom of the bird, and this could be the wing. If you look at the head, you can really see the definition coming out there. So what we've been doing here on the channel is showing you guys multiple copies of these artifacts so that you guys can learn them and know that these are real. We're not out to get rich or anything, that's for sure. These duck heads, some of them are a little easier to see in the shadows and in different lights. But this is just a right side, that's the beak of it, and there's a little carving in there for the eye. And here's another one here. So this one has like a more narrow beak, of course. And then this one has a different shade of beak, different shape, I guess I could say. Shade or shape. Here's a little tiny duck. Keep our focus. There we go, sorry about that. So this one I washed, and this crystal one I washed as well. But this red one is a sandstone one that we've been looking at quite a lot, and I just washed it off. Got a lot of the dirt off so you can really see the carving for the eye and that recessed beak back there. And now that it's cleaned off, let's go ahead and look at it for some more images. So here I see with the tail, it's like a little cartoon bird with the beak pointing backwards again. So it's the same kind of thing with a big old head. And if you look at the wing, see how the wing is separated there. So these are like cartoons, some of them. See the little ripples on there. Take a look at it like this. Yep, it can represent a bird like this as well. You see these little, it's almost like it was molded, right? So this is actually a meme of the heart-shaped bird, and this is a magnetic piece. And what I've noticed is that these pieces are kind of like drawing implements. So this other napped piece that we have here is actually very similar to it. So it has the same little finger slot there that you can hold. When you hold this one too, it fits in the hand the same way. Just a little cutter, skinner, food preparer, even a spoon. This is not really a tool. This is an effigy or a meme. So quite a high level one. You see how the little points come up on the top and the bottom there? This is actually a heart-shaped bird. The same meme as one of these. Not specifically this one, maybe. More like this one. All right, guys, I'm starting to burn up. But here's a little birdstone as well. Doesn't look like a bird, right? But go ahead and look on the internet at birdstones. You'll see modern interpretations or modern peoples that had made them. Where do you think they got the idea from? These are the old versions. So, thank you guys for checking this out with me. We'll make another video, I guess, with just these photorealistic portraits, because these are the ones that are really special, as you guys know. So, sure, one time I could see that happening, but over and over again, come on, Coyote, you know better than that. These are just different. These aren't from California. These are from the jungles of the southeastern United States, called the Southeastern Ceremonial Complex. Have a great day.